Sitting next to us is a man who got multiple BET nominations as well. I want to say 4 or 5. He got an NAACP Image Award, a nomination as well. NAMIC Award as well. He's a producer, ladies and gentlemen. He's not only just a producer, he's an entrepreneur, ladies and gentlemen. Entrepreneur, he's a thespian, ladies and gentlemen. He's not just a thespian, he's an A-lister, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome him back to the show. Give it up for Michael Rainey Jr.
Glad to be here, man.
Oh, man. Hey, man, I see you, man. I get happy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you walk in the room, people feel good about themselves, man. I appreciate that. When you hear me, and I'm not even naming all your accolades, but when you start hearing these things pile up, these nominations, that's just a reflection of the work you put in. Mm-hmm. And you reflect back on the time when you didn't have the work and the nominations.
Right.
How does that make you feel?
Man, it's surreal, you know. It's like, who would have thought? Like, I definitely didn't think, the path that my career went. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be, the way it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even just starting off on Power. I was just, kind of like my character was kind of like filling in space. Just high and by. And then like season like 2 to 3 is kind of like when they kind of started rolling the dice on me. They started giving me a lot more responsibility, and after that, it's kind of just like everything else was history. It just started developing more and more. And here we are.
Here we are, Michael Rainey Jr. Here we are, and the character Tariq is so. You're an iconic. You're behind an iconic character now. Mm-hmm. Like when we think of Belly and different movies we watched in the past. Mm-hmm. Now we think of your character and the evolution of this character. It's a polarizing character.
Yep.
I mean, people hated Tariq.
Tariq St. Patrick, baby.
Nah, when you see bad kids in the hood, you call them Tariq.
You call them Tariq?
Hell yeah.
You see boys disrespecting their pops, you call them Tariq.
Hell
Tariq,
yeah.
right?
It's like Houseway.
Houseway? How's that even correlate?
It's part of the lexicon now.
Throw that in there.
Well, just tell the truth.
Okay, but then also, now that it seems like people are shifting to your favor, though, Tariq's favor, right?
For sure.
How do you explain that?
I think it's like them seeing the reasoning behind all his actions now. Like in Power, like he was just doing stuff off of reaction, off of being upset at his family, upset at his dad and stuff like that, off of the stuff that he's hearing from Kanan or whatever, But in Ghost Book 2, he's kind of like. He's more calculated, he has reasons, as to why he has to do the things that he's doing now, you know what I'm saying? He got to take care of Mom, he got to take care of Yasmin and Grandma, so I feel like when people see that he's actually trying to take care of his family, and it gives them, like, something to resonate with him, with, So I feel like them just seeing him, like, he's intentionally, like, moving with intention, and he's really doing stuff for his family. It's like, okay, now we're kind of like on his side a little bit because he's not doing as much of nonsense.
So does this mean that you also at times had the same opinion as a lot of viewers, like where you were not feeling Tariq as well?
All the time. What? Especially when it's the funeral scene, and then Tariq tells Dre like, "Yo, they own you," like. And he messes up the whole operation because they was about to get Dre up out of there. Like, and then Tariq went to save him, and I'm like, I'm reading the script, and like during the table read, I'm like, nah, no way y'all got me doing this, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, nobody is about to like me, bro. I'm like, nah, son, y'all taking it too far. Like,
yeah, the reason I was asking is because sometimes actors are able to like empathize with their characters. So I didn't know how deeply you took it.
Nah, for sure. Like me. I would empathize with him sometimes, but then again, I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, I can't really get with you on this. Like, it was crazy. So it's like, it was a 50-50 for me.
Yeah,
like, dang,
absolutely.
like, he be bugging, but then again, like, he be having a point sometimes, but then again, he be bugging. So
sometimes.
It's like, I don't know.
50-50.
But he's very smart, though.
Yes.
He's always clever and smart. I feel like you have that clever and smart thing, right? In real life. I know Tariq also got... was it Diana pregnant?
He moving crazy.
He's moving crazy right now, man. He's having unprotected sex, dude.
Listen,
crazy,
Diana moving crazy too.
Yeah, she is. She's like, do you really? He's like, wait, what you mean? Like, yeah, like, it's not the time for that. Like, you trying to try again already? Like, yo,
chill out, right? but then you have to. How much do you know about fatherhood? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta.
You know what? Like,
my man almost
How's Tariq gonna be a pop? Like, how is he gonna be a pop? Like,
yo.
How, Sway?
I told you.
I'm sorry. I had to. Don't let Heather. I had to.
Go ahead, man. Let it live, man. It's all good, man. Now, that's going to be an interesting storyline. When you came in, I talked about the entrepreneurial spirit. So let's talk about it. Your family owns a restaurant, right?
Yes, in Jamaica, yes.
What do you do for it?
Man, me, I'm just...
Damn, that was... What do you do?
I go pick up the bread.
Listen, man, I'm the investor, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Investor,
Okay. All right.
Marketing, stuff like that.
Okay.
I be trying to be like behind the scenes with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of just wanted to do his own thing. But right now, we like figuring some things out behind the scenes, like, you know what I'm saying? So some things in progress right now. But,
okay.
yeah, for the most part, I be just trying to just be behind the scenes as far as that goes, you know.
Just stay low key with it.
Yeah.
Be the investor.
Because it's like, it's cool to, like, for, you know, for people to want to pull up because it's your spot, but like, it's better when they just want to pull up, you know what I'm saying?
That's
then,
right.
You know,
Right. That's a good ass
and then
point.
they pull up and then they, maybe by chance, they just see you and they're like, what the hell, what you doing? I'm like, this is my spot. So yeah, I feel like that kind of is like, I like that more than just, like, yeah, it's my spot. Y'all
It's a mystery.
They're throwing it out in the dispensary.
Dispensary. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
But that's in Jamaica.
Yeah, it's in Jamaica, yeah. Yeah, it's in Jamaica.
Oh, shit. I was trying to fly out to Jamaica.
Well, listen, anything you need, let me know.
Okay. All right. But let's talk about that a little bit. Dispensary people, when you say that, they think of it one way. But, you know, a lot of folks who are in that business, cannabis business, utilize it as for medicinal properties.
Oh, yeah. Like, people have, like, up to, like, even down to, like, creams, like CBD cream and like, stuff like that. Like, all that stuff is super medicinal, like, for your joints and, like, not joints, but, like, for your...
Yeah, your finger.
Your fingers and wrists and all that stuff like that. Like, all of that stuff helps, like, you know what I'm saying? So, there's many ways, you know, to use, you know, the plant to your benefit, you know, whether you're looking to be just relaxed, whether you're looking to heal something in your body, whether you're looking to just... be high. You know, like,
There's options.
Just give it a line. I would imagine you're working next alongside one of the most successful businessmen to ever come out of this culture, continuously, constantly growing, especially what he's doing in Shreveport, Louisiana, and what he's taking on. Give us some game, man. I mean, I'm sure he. What did you learn from 50 about business? I know you get this question a lot, but so give me an answer you never gave.
Man, it's so much that I learned from 50. Like, it's like I can't even just put my finger on like one thing that I've learned from him. But what I would say is just like he taught me that ownership is key. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what field you're in, owning your stuff is the best way to be. You know what I'm saying? Like look at 50. Everything he has his hand in, he's basically the owner of it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't follow nobody's, you know, directions. Like, he calls the shots whenever he has, like, whatever he's doing, he's calling the shots. He owns it. So, I feel like ownership, like he said, is the most important part of, you know, literally any industry you're in. Because once you own something, nobody could tell you nothing. You know, you got full control. You control the percentage that you make from it. All type of stuff. You know, quality. You know, everything. You know, you have the say-so. And yeah, I feel like ownership is, you know, that's the key for anybody. Whether you're an actor, whether you do music, whether you're a business owner, whatever, ownership.
And you also have a responsibility, you know, so when the business ain't always doing right, you know, because businesses have ups and downs.
Oh, for sure.
So ownership, you own that too. You own the downs too, right?
Yeah, you own the downs, you own the ups, you own the mid, everything.
Yeah.
You owning everything, you know.
I love this for you, man. Michael Rainey Jr. here. Hey, HB, go ahead, man.
I do, Michael. Thank you again for being here. And when Common came in, when you walked in when Common and Pete Rock was here, Sway mentioned love, and I remember Sway and I going and seeing that, watching the screen, and literally fall in love with you and your character and everything that you did on screen. But I remember thinking, like Common said, he's so young. Like, how did he know all of these lines? How did he remember and just bring it all full circle? I want to ask you, because we have a lot of parents that listen to this show. How were you and your parents working this out as well? Like, you knew, because a lot of parents want their kids to be in this business, but sometimes the kid is not ready, you know, and pushing and forcing. And then sometimes you may do one job. It's like, you know what? I don't like this anymore. You know, what was the dynamic, if you don't mind sharing, with you and your parents?
It was really my mom, you know, like she was with me everywhere I went.
That's
like
dope.
The first movie like that I ever did, like my first movie in America was Good Love with Common, but the first movie I've ever done was called Un Altro Mondo. It was an Italian film, filmed in Italy, and we filmed like 3 weeks in Nairobi, Kenya, in Africa.
Wow.
And
you were like 9 years old?
Yeah, I was like 9.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that opportunity came about because I was in a music video, and this Italian director named Silvio Muccino, he saw the video, somehow got in contact with my mom. He's like, yo, like, your son is amazing. Like, I'm doing a movie, and I need your son to be in this movie. And
wow.
Yeah, they invited us out, like Universal. They invited us to Italy for like 10 days to, you know, get acquainted with everybody. And then we came home, and my mom was like, do you really want to do this? Like, this is a big commitment. Like, is this what you want to do? And I'm like, shoot, we was just in Italy for 10 days. I was chilling. They say we're going to be here for like a year and a half and filming a movie. I'm like, let's do it. You know, like, I'm ready. Like, it definitely was a big commitment at the time. Like, now looking at it, like, at the time, I was just like, well, whatever, let's do it. But now it's like, dang, I was leaving home. I was leaving my family, like my friends, sports, and all of that. So it was a big commitment. But my mom asked if I was ready, you know what I'm saying? And I was ready. So he was like, let's do it. We ended up going to Italy. We was there for like a year and a half, learned the language and everything.
You learned Italian?
Yeah, the whole film was in Italian. Like, my character was an Italian African kid. Like, he was a mulatto.
Wow.
Like, his dad was Italian. His mother was African.
You're still fluent?
Yeah, you keep it?
Posso parlare un po' di italiano, però ho dimenticato un po' di parole. I mean, I could still speak Italian, but I forgot a few
words.
I forgot a few words.
Arrivederci, though.
Arrivederci, yeah.
All right, I'll just let you know I speak it too.
Shout out to your mom, your family, because it's a lot to, you know, auditioning and back and forth, and you never know what careers parents have to do.
Yeah,
that's his mother right there. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
look at his mother. Mother looked like his sister.
Yo, I really thought. Wow,
Salute.
salute to you.
Yes.
Job well done.
Amazing.
Salute. God bless you. Really.
Amazing.
Wow, that's dope.
Amazing.
because she also she was a teacher. So even before I was acting, I was homeschooled because like she just knew how the system was and everything. But she also had a daycare before I did that movie. So she ended up closing that daycare for like the year and a half that we was in Italy. She put a stop to her whole business and everything, and she just sacrificed all that to be in Italy.
That's love.
That's what I thought about when I saw him so young on that screen. Because you never know what the parents are doing to sacrifice, what jobs they gave up, maybe what coins they had to put together as parents, and just having that belief and faith, not only keeping your spirits up, but your child. You know,
Because it's a lot of rejection.
It's a lot of rejection.
Right?
It's a lot of rejection.
Mental toll.
And just separate yourself from the character. You know, you're doing this, but then you have to. I need you. I'm raising a young man. I need you to be a good person too. This is not all about bells and whistles and entertainment. So that's why you point.
Because that's what it is about
About
Michael.
you. Yeah.
Like you walk in a room and I know a good person that's beyond
Feel the
the
energy.
screen and all. We all been in this business a long time.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
We
so-
know.
Yeah, we know what it is.
First 30 seconds of looking at a person, is
I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
cool.
You know what it is. So,
Yep.
Congratulations to the
Yes, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Yeah. You need to
Job
stand
well
ovation
done.
for you.
Yeah.
Michael, salute again for this victory lap.
Yes, yes.
With Power Book 2 Ghost. I've watched every single episode.
She's a fiend, bro.
Yeah, sincerely. And it's so crazy thinking about, we've literally also watched you grow up on the screen because you started off at 12.
Yeah, I was
You're
12. I'm
24 now?
I just turned 24 on Sunday.
Damn.
On Sunday. Wow.
24?
Wow. So many different stages.
Crazy.
I'm saying that shit like it's old as fuck, right?
Everybody been calling me Unc nowadays too. They're like, yeah, you Unc. I swear, all my friends, they're like, damn, Unc.
That's
Yo,
nasty. You can't be Unc.
I swear, the morning of my birthday, everybody texting my phone. They're like, yo, Unc, when everybody pulling up to your crib, I'm like, bro, like,
How old are your friends? 12?
they my age. Some of them older than me. I'm like, bro, y'all really the unks for real. Like
For real.
Super bugging.
Now, okay, but you see how he reacting to being called Unc?
Sway got older
when,
folks calling him
years ago
Unc.
when Unc started happening, I was like, don't call me Unc. Now you feel it, huh?
Listen, man, I ain't mad at it.
Okay.
I ain't mad at it.
Right.
I
It's
love
all
it
good.
now.
I ain't mad.
Yeah, but it took a minute though.
But like what you were saying, with Tariq St. Patrick is one of the most recognizable characters in pop culture, and it's gonna stay like that. And I started wondering, because when you first get it, it's like, dang, I bet. Let me jump on this roller coaster and see where it goes.
Right.
And then as you continue to grow in this character, I couldn't help but wonder, does Michael Rainey Jr. ever worry about being typecasted because you're that recognizable? You play the character so well. Is that kind of a silver lining to the ending?
Yeah, no, like obviously, like especially being in a character, like being in a character for so long, like 10 years, it's like you obviously have those worries, like, oh, okay, like is it gonna be easy or harder for people to see me outside of these shoes? But that's just all comes down to me, just just doing what I gotta do. So it's just like,
So that was a thought that was just easy for you to shake off.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it's just like it's just reality. So it's not like something I'm gonna just sit there like fight with it forever. It's like it is what it is. Like you gotta get into the next role and show people that you can do the next role.
That's a great attitude.
Yeah,
Would you do a comedy?
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure,
I can,
yeah.
I can see that too.
Yeah, I can see it doing
For
a
sure.
comedy.
A lot of people been asking me that. They're like, yo, we want to see you in a romantic comedy, like a rom-com. I'm like, I could get with that.
What about a horror movie?
Coming soon. I
soon.
actually just finished filming a horror slasher film with Chloe Bailey, YG, Saraya, I don't know if I can name the rest of the cast. So I'm gonna just stop before I get in trouble. I don't know what press releases they did yet.
What's it called?
It's called Goons. It's called
Goons?
Okay.
Yeah, it's directed by Gerard McMurray. He filmed. He directed. He did one of the Purges, and he also did Burning Sands as well. He wrote Burning Sands. Yeah, he's super dope director. So I'm excited to see that come to life. Like I had so much fun filming that movie. Like it was crazy. I was so far out of my comfort zone. Like it was crazy.
That's
But
the
it
best
was-
place. That's where the pot of gold. That's where it lies.
No, it was fun.
Outside
It was
your
fun.
comfort
Like
zone.
we were on like haunted plantations, like cane fields and all of that. Like
Haunted plantation.
yeah. It was crazy. It's a plantation called the Magnolia Plantation in New Orleans, and that's where we were filming like most of the movie at. It was crazy. Then we moved to the cane fields, like swamps and all of that. It was like alligators and stuff like
Did you
that.
feel spirits?
Give
at
him
all?
some of that Palo Santo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Which one you gave me?
Like I feel like you feel those like when you claim it. Like I don't really like. I wasn't really paying too much like attention to that. I'm like, obviously we're in New Orleans and it's like a big thing out here, but I'm like, listen, man, I'm
Right.
here. Like I'm not.
It
I'm
needs
not,
your belief to have power.
Yeah, it's like one of those superstitions, like like splitting the pole. Like if you don't believe in splitting the pole ain't gonna do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? So like, the spirits, like my thing is like, I'm gonna ignore them. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear them, can't see them. I'm here to get my work done.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
want no problems.
And I done heard some crazy stories out there too. Like we had ran into this couple, right? And they got lured into doing a
You go ahead. You go ahead, hold that while you talk.
Around yourself.
Don't worry, Mom. I got him.
Oh, this
He's
smells
okay.
good too. This smells good.
Palo Santo.
It smells fire. I like this.
Go ahead, bro. No, it's real. That's you. That's from you.
Word.
That's from me. Common gave it to me. I'm giving it to you.
Full
love.
circle
Full
moment.
circle moment. All right?
That's love.
And then check it, and then you burn it whenever you know.
You know what I'm
Sounds
saying? Weird
funky,
and stuff. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Whenever stuff feeling too eerie or weird, just
Funky.
Good after argument or negative words too.
Any negative
that.
energy,
Yeah. Just
I'm gonna need this.
Heaviness.
People be pissing me off sometimes. I be having to curse them out sometimes.
don't curse them out. Burn your.
Yeah, just
burn
forget
it.
about it and
Forget
just do
about
this.
it.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
my substitute.
Yeah.
Tell your
I'm gonna
substitute.
let God handle you,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna let this handle
What
me.
would Tariq not do?
Yeah.
You know?
What would Tariq not do?
He definitely ain't letting God. He definitely ain't letting God handle
Like
nobody.
God
He
who?
handling them.
Tariq be like God who?
He said, "I got this."
So what did you see though?
Yeah,
Did
what
you
was the
experience
story?
something?
All right, so I didn't see anything, but we had ran into this couple, right? We was in the lobby of our hotel. We was all just chilling, like a few of the cast members and stuff. And this couple, they came to us. They had to ask us a question about like whose Instagram post was like worse, and like that's how the whole thing started. And then they ended up telling us how about some dude like ended up luring them into like this house tour, but the house tour wasn't like really like because they have like the haunted house tours in New Orleans and stuff. But this one wasn't really like a house tour. It was just like a regular like dark house.
Okay.
And he said like the guy brought him in, and then it was like a lady that came up to them and started talking to him, and like he could see her kind of like changing personalities throughout the whole entire conversation. Like one part of the conversation, like her mannerisms would be like this, and then the next part of the conversation, like her mannerisms would change. And then he told me he literally saw this woman shapeshift into his sister. And at first I'm like, bro, you bugging. And then his girlfriend was like, no, I saw it too. I'm like, wait, nah, y'all both bugging. But then again, I'm like, we in New Orleans, so like a lot of bugged out stuff be happening. Nick, you remember this? You was with me.
Nick, you was
Nick,
there. Nick, come here.
Sit down, Nick.
Sit right here.
You remember this, bro?
Nick usually got the camera in his hand. We're going to put him on the camera now.
What happened, Nick?
Bro,
Nick was there.
Camera on you, Nick. Damn.
Now Tracy beat him up. Then I shape shifted it and sued Sway in the morning.
Yo, send me that.
Houseway.
Send her the stick, man.
He need it next to Tracy.
My bad.
Don't touch it, Tracy.
I promise I'm not Monet. I promise. I'm not shape
Knock
shifted
Nick
into
out,
Monet.
man. You all right, bro? You
No,
remember?
I'm good. I mean, I
Okay.
didn't know Mike's was this hard, but damn.
that joint just.
So what happened? What happened? Bro?
Yeah, so he explained it right. We were in the hotel lobby, and they did walk up, basically giving us like options to choose between whose Instagram pic was like more
Attention seeking.
Attention seeking. And then like after he realized who Michael was, and they had like this whole Spider-Man moment where it was like, no, you're not who. Nah, I'm not him. Basically, the story goes that on Bourbon Street, which is kind of like how we would see. Like I would equate it to like our Times Square.
Okay.
Where it's just like, but it's just smaller. Like obviously, it's not a big. It's that part of the city isn't huge. So there's like all these attractions, and as you walk further down, because I had been on Bourbon the night before we had this interaction, and as you walk further down, like there's like a intersection where like they got these tarot card readers, and there's a church to the right, and I swear to you, as you pass the church, the like Bourbon just gets dark. And it's not like people aren't there, but like all the lights and the neon signs and like maybe the gentleman clubs and the live band sessions, they kind of fade out. So the first night, I was with my lady, and I turned back. Like we got to the intersection, and I was like, "Yeah, babe, we gonna turn back." I said, "This is my first night out here." I said, "You know what? I don't know what's going on." So we turned back. The second night, we ventured farther. And like as we got farther down Bourbon Street and it got darker, there was like this guy, and my girlfriend Imani describes him as looking like the dude, the voodoo man from Princess and the Frog.
The Mad Hatter.
Yo, this is a real ass story, right?
Nah,
here.
so here's the thing. Like I remember seeing dude, but I guess, and that's like the beauty of women, because like my girlfriend saw him first, and I guess the look she gave him was like, don't even think about it. So he didn't even step off the steps to be like, yo, like y'all want to do the house tour. But the couple explained that when they went, he lured them into the crib, and he was like, oh, like, yeah. And then so when they got in the house, they're like, okay, what's the tour about? And they're like, because the guy's looking around, he's like, this is just, it's not like it's not a regular house, because remember, that's like the French Quarter, so the houses are very they're characterful. But he's like, there ain't nothing special, like, besides signs that say money, wellness, happiness. He's like, there's all these signs to make me feel good, but this house dark as hell. It's like mad dim. It's hard to see certain things. Long story short, this lady steps out of a hallway that he said was pitch black, and the only thing that was back there was the backyard. Oh. He said it's like she was just waiting there the whole time. So she steps out, and like Mike said, like, he laughing, but we was sitting there, and we were like goosebumps. She steps out, and her mannerisms change. Like there's like a fast pace to how she speaks. There's a slow pace to how she speaks, and it's all happening at the same time. So imagine like if you're watching a film, it's like a fever dream, like the blurred movements, and like it's like almost like you're inebriated. Wow. Yeah.
Wait, we got a A-list actor right here. Mm-hmm. Can you demonstrate how she acted?
Ooh, I like that.
He didn't see it.
I didn't
the couple.
see it. I didn't see it.
No, this is what the couple
was describing to us.
Okay, my bad,
so
Mike.
like that's how
Based on what you hear,
Sway want visuals.
So like that's her motion, and she's speaking really quick, and she's also trying to make like relatable moments between her and the couple. So she's saying things expecting them to like make common ground, and that's how she lures them in for like, I guess, a deeper part of that transaction. So
you're
she's
a great
like
storyteller.
I knew why people get. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take that up. But essentially, she gets to a part where she starts saying that like Earth is hell, and she's been to hell and back, but the whole time he's witnessing her. Right? Yeah.
We gonna flame that up.
So the whole time she starts shapeshifting into his sister, and him and his girlfriend don't share any like verbal effort, like no confirmation of who this is. Okay. During the moment, they're just like flabbergasted. They only both realized that they saw his sister after, because they were just standing there, and he eventually. Oh, Tommy.
What's going on?
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah. So basically, to get to it, he saw his sister. He started second guessing himself. So I asked him, I'm like, bro, is your sister dead? Because that's what I'm thinking. His sister's well and alive. So he's like, yeah, I saw my sister, and then I'm looking at my wife, and her face looks the same. And so he said he eventually got to the point where he just asked, he was like stop playing with me, because like we're going in a circle. He was like, you're a shapeshifter. And I guess in like the laws of the world, the woman can't lie to him because like it's part of like certain like the practice or whatever. So at first she got caught up on her words, and then she was just like, I am, but how did you know?
All right, stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's enough,
Wait,
man.
I got another one. He gave us a 2-piece for one. So this story is much quicker.
We do that off air.
Yeah.
You scared, Sway?
Look, I ain't gonna
That's why Sway and stuff. He like,
I ain't gonna spread it. You know, we put this out on YouTube. Like, shapeshifters start showing up.
I didn't
You must tell my
the
story.
Show,
You gotta tell them about our TV too. You gotta tell Michael about our TV.
you got TV. What's going on with your TV?
You about to find
Michael,
out.
this was an interview about you in the season finale, October the 4th.
Don't leave.
All right. Power Book 2, go season 4.
Yes.
Part 2, October the 4th. You want to tell him that? You want to tell him about the TV?
What happened with the TV?
What always
happens with the TV every day?
Yeah. We have a
Oh, jeez.
an artist who made his transition, who likes to visit us here, and so when certain guests come in, or certain words get mentioned, somehow they pop up on the television, literally within a minute. It's weird. I saw him here. It's a him. I saw him in the room, and it started to explain everything. I'm not a shapeshifter.
Nah, look.
But
now we diving into a whole nother segment now.
But I feel like what was happening with them in this story, it was spirits jumping in and out of this lady. Like that's what it sounds like. Like Ghost. Remember the movie Ghost? It sounds like with the ghost thing. But in this room, we have to keep this room really clean because Michael, stuff happens in this room.
That's crazy.
Make sure y'all watch Goons.
Which TV? These two right here?
No, it's just that for some reason he just likes this one.
Can I ask what's one of the words?
Well, it's very like organic, like
very organic.
So we had an incident recently where we were talking about something that had to do with old school hip hop, something like that.
He said it's cool.
and I said, well, it reminds me of how people thought Cypress Hill were from the East Coast because of their sound. And I said, wouldn't it be crazy if Cypress Hill came on this TV, and it literally did.
Came on.
He was saying.
As he was saying it. Yeah, so it'll just.
He's like, hold on, I got y'all. Let me throw that up there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he likes to visit this room.
And it'd be like out of the box artists we mentioned, and a video pop up, and we know how they program videos. You know, I come from that life.
Right.
Those are program loops, so there's no way that's even possible.
Yeah, it's not Google AI picking up on what we're saying, and then
that's
all of a sudden
light it up.
Why you think I got these?
So we try to keep the studio clean, Michael.
We're giving you a new series idea.
Okay, but
let me start putting stuff in my notes.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Power Book 2, go season 4, part 2. The season finale, October 4th.
Wow.
Yes,
Look for Goons. This is a good setup.
Yes.
Oh yes, Goons on the way.
Congratulations.
But congratulations to you, brother. We are super proud of you.
So happy for you.
What you represent as an actor, as a thespian, and how you represent yourself as an individual outside of the set. We need that in our community right now. Right? We need that balance. Great job, Michael.
I just want to say thank you for bringing me back. You know what I'm saying? Because my first time rocking with Sway was with Common, and we was presenting something like some songs and stuff like that. So it's like this is a real full circle moment.
Yo, we just come on, man. Come on, man.